Hey guys, Corey, Cars and Fun, and today I'm going to show you how to install the silencer that was missing in the passenger fender liner. So Chrysler not only forgot to put in the screw that holds the diffuser to the valance on the Charger Scatpack and Hellcat, they also forgot to install the silencer on the Charger fender liner on the passenger side. So I'm going to show you what part you're going to need and how to install it, and you're not going to have to take off the wheel at all. You can actually take the bumper off as well without removing either wheel, and I'm going to show you guys how you could remove the bumper without removing the wheels, and I'm going to show you how to install this fender liner silencer. Now inside the wheel well, you're going to see there is 1, 2, and 3 clips right back here. There's the first 3 right there, then you got one right here, there's another one right here, and then you have one here and one here. There is another one right down here, one right there, one here, here, and another one right there. Then you have 3 along the bottom here, and then you have the 4 that hold the fender liner to the actual cooler. So once you have all those removed, you can actually get the wheel insert out, and then you can actually access the bumper easily, and you'll have plenty of room in here to remove the bumper, and I'll show you that once I get the fender liner off. And don't forget, you have a retaining clip right here on the back side as well, and also don't forget this one up here, as sometimes I tend to forget there's one there as it's hidden, and then there's another one right there below it. Now that the fender liner is pushed down, we can actually get it all the way out, and you'll see that even with the wheel, look how much room you have, and my hands aren't that small, and I can fit my hands up here to access both the screws to get the bumper out. So this is actually the best way. You don't need your wheel removed at all. You can see there's plenty of room here to work to get the bumper off, and getting the fender liner off with the wheel on, it's not even required. A lot of people say take the wheel off, but it's unnecessary. You don't have to at all. We're not going to completely remove the fender liner to install the silencer. We're just going to leave it like this, and we're going to squish the silencer up and put it around. As you don't want to remove this retaining clip, as it's not a retaining clip. It's a pull pin. You got to break it and destroy it to get it off. It's not that it's expensive. It's like $5, but for a clip that is expensive, so I highly recommend just not pulling that out and taking this fender all the way off. I highly recommend leaving it in place and just pushing the fender liner down a little bit. There's plenty of room here to work with, but let's get the fender liner silencer and go ahead and get it installed. So here's the orientation of the fender liner. The longest portion goes along the top of the fender, and the skinnier portion goes into the fender well. Now, if you guys want to know the part number, but I'm going to go ahead and put it in the information box below so you guys have it. So you don't need to remove the fender liner completely to get this in. Just make sure the longest portion of it is up top, and this short portion goes into the fender, and you're going to place it in like this, and then you're going to just start to tuck it in around the fender liner like this. And once it all goes into the fender liner, you can start putting it into position properly. So you're going to make sure this goes all the way into the fender liner, and you're going to start to move this into the fender liner. And it'll start to go into position on its own once you get close. It'll just slide right in. This portion goes up top here. And we're going to move this portion back here into position more. And as you can see, it just fits perfectly where it's supposed to. And we get it up in there. Now the fender silencer is completely installed. If you want to see up close, you can see the silencer is now in place and everything is good to go. And now we can just go ahead and put the fender liner back on. So now we're putting the fender liner back in, but before we do that, you can see that this is the weird retaining clip push pin that's over here on the fender that's really hard to remove. That's why we didn't do it. But when you put the fender liner back up, you're gonna slide it up inside and push it and tuck it behind the fender. And then right here, it's gonna go behind the fender as well. And then you're gonna have this little clip piece right here. It's like a bracket that goes behind the bumper. You can just bend it backwards. Be careful not to scrape the paint, and you'll hear it snap in place. And then we can just go ahead and put the front behind the splash guard, and then we are all set. So hopefully you guys have found this install guide helpful for the missing fender silencer and how you can properly remove your bumper and your fender liner without removing the wheel. So I just wanted to show you guys how you could remove the fender liner and get the bumper off without removing the wheel, as well as show you how to install this missing silencer in the passenger fender liner. Don't forget to subscribe, share this channel with all your friends, and to purchase any tires or any equipment for your car, tools or anything like that, use the links in the information box below to keep the videos coming. I have a lot of good stuff coming, filming the Corsa Extreme install tomorrow, as well as doing a promo video for Corsa, and I have a lot more stuff coming. So again, subscribe, share the channel. I'm Corey with Cars and Fun. Remember, have fun and be safe.